Hey there. So this is going to be a quick recap of my CYN trade and kind of how you can use a combination of fundamentals and historical stock history to build a thesis. So with this one, on the first day, it gapped up. I kind of went back, and I'm not going to go through every single thing I went through, but I looked through the chart and kind of saw. Um, Essentially what was happening around the time it made various moves. And I can see on the gaps that closed red, it was essentially from registered offerings. And then also, I asked some question about their historical use of their ATM at the market offering. So, them also using that as well. Um, but then I also saw this multi-day run back here in 2022. This stood out, so I kind of wanted to see what was going on around here. Um, and I saw that back in 2022 they did a private placement. So that was interesting because when I went and looked into their ability to raise. So their shelf, you can see the raisable amount here. They actually cannot raise from their shelf. And then they've done prior offerings through an S1, which is what will be under pending offering. They have no S1 either. So also just digging further, I'm not going to read through all this, but they basically need money. They need cash. But they don't have the ability to do a registered offering through an S1 or through a shelf S3. So that leads me to believe that it's potential to do another private placement. And what did it do the last time they did a private placement? Well, it did this. I wrote all my notes down here, as you can see, basically summarizing what could happen. So I was watching it very closely today. I actually was long it back on this day. I didn't sell here, and then I just got out here, but I was still watching it. So this morning, just saw the volume start picking up around here, and I just got in with the intention to hold it into a multi-day move. I actually showed the daily chart, but I also show the intraday chart right here. This is what it looks like on the 3 minute back when they did the private placement. So I wasn't expecting the move it made today. I was expecting it to maybe build up and then make a move, but it went pretty quickly. So I got out pretty quickly. It just made such a quick move. So now we'll see what happens. Last time it continued on, and also the other thing I noticed was they gave me a little bit more conviction. So, sort of some of the things I look for is past chart history, and then also potential catalysts that can also give it another reason to run or hold and do a potential announcement. So I did see that the company targets scale deployments to begin in the second half of 2024. So you can see they were already even trying they haven't PR'd this specifically yet, but they did start with the PRs. So this just gives another potential news that could result in a gap up. But luckily for me, it got the momentum today. Still going to be watching it. Obviously, it's blown off a bit. So if it is going to make another move, it's going to have to consolidate a little bit. And I guess the other thing is it is a autonomous driving solution. So we have had kind of this sector momentum with like ZAPP electric vehicles, LCID, Rivian, Tesla, which is also kind of in the autonomous vehicle sector. So that's just kind of like one other little variable that I take into consideration when deciding if I want to long these. And that's it.